From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Nick Martinez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, number 51, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. The 1-0.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That pitch gets the corner, and a count 1-2. Got him. 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Harrison Bader.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Luis Ariz stands in. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Willie Adames in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball inside.
Foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing, and a ball popped up. Lux under it. And that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Tyler Mahle. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes You know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So,
oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Aranda in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. That smash towards center. And there's one away.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Junior Caminero. So up next, Junior Caminero.
Nope, that's off the plate.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with one away. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Cedric Mullins. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. The 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Look out! And it hit him.
First base.
First and second, 1 out. Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Lee should have this one. And there's 2 away. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Trying to get the Rays on the board. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. 1 inning in the books here. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers. Devers launched a homer in his most recent game. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He wastes no time on this one, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Matt Chapman. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. One pitch and one out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. To third, Caminero. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
One out man at first. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in two-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. Out there to center. And that is that. The Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. All even now at 1-1. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. A little bit low. Ball one. Simpson bats left, throws right, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around 350. Check swing, and he went, and it's 1-1. On the corner for a strike. And there's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes you confident.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw safe. Man at second. Tied up here in the early going. The 1-2.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Nope, that's low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
In time to Devers. That ends the inning. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers.
McCarthy.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And that bunted towards first. Aranda. The flip, not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
That's the ball.
McCarthy aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, no outs. Luis Arias will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line drive, base hit. Plays it on a bounce and it deflects away. In comes the run from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Willie Adames stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now the 0-1. Nice grab. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Chapman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board. Welcome back. Well, Siggy, this starting rotation has been dominant, and we've seen much of the same today.
Yeah, and the numbers speak for themselves, Boog. This group just keeps executing game after game.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Aranda gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And it remains 2-2. That one hit to right. Lee gets under it. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Arias has it for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, leading off Elliot Ramos. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. The turn by Williams at second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, they had the chance to turn it 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Bader swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Joe Boyle getting loose out there. Sulser also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Now Jake McCarthy.
The center fielder, number 32, Jake McCarthy.
Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Smash to the left side. To second, Lux. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Liner caught it second.
Up next for the Rays.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Struck out swinging his first time. Late swing, foul to the left.
Oh.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Really
Inside.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
That's a ball. Hey!
Popped up. Adames has a beat on it, and that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ball.
Inside, and the count is 2-0. Next offering is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. That one fouled off. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And the Rays manager making his way. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joe Boyle.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2. Back in the ballpark, and it's been another dominant showing from this rotation, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, they've really established a rhythm in this one. You look at the way they've been attacking, it's going to be hard for this offense to get something going.
On the ground right side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. He's 0 for 1.
Number 9, Hunter.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw bounces. Tag out.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well. And he was toast after that.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Giants up by 2. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Diaz with some impressive production lately. On the corner for a strike. And 1-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing.
That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Aranda in the box lays off for ball 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Man on second, 2 down. Line to right, base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1. That's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. A sliding stop. And they get the out. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching San Francisco. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Rafael Devers.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
This one in the air, center field. Simpson should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Matt.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty.
Giants,
and here is Elliot Ramos. He's 2 for 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Now pitching for.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Sam Hentges.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Jake Fraley digs in now.
Right fielder, Jake Fraley.
That's inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. The Giants leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to short. Adames the throw to first. And there are 2 down. Gavin Lux next to hit for the Rays. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move to the alley. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Uceda getting loose as well.
Ball.
Not even close there. Ball 3. That one in triple digits. Three-two now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Bader now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Sliced hard but foul. This one in the air. Adames gets there. He's under it. Takes it in for the out. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Fastball right back to the mound. Slinging it to first in time. So digging in, Hunter Fiducia.
Whoa.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Oh, man. If that stays fair, we got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Chopped out in front of the plate. Adames whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Rays. And it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Rays,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Gets him to chase after that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Arise stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Mason Engler warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. On the ground, right side. Lux throws the first in time. Giants go in order. It's the Giants. Welcome back. It's Singy. This is the best stretch we've seen from this team all season. Combine that with run support, and a victory is within reach.
Absolutely, Boog. And when the pitching and offense are clicking at the same time, that's when you start stacking wins and building real momentum.
Now pitching for
Jose Butto on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Diaz in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1.
Nope, that's low.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Bouncer to second. A rise. In plenty of time to first. Not a terrible result as the tying run advances to scoring position. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Little dribbler up along third. Zips it to first. And there's 2 away.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. Hard hit right side. And that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Edwin Uceda.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Devers now. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 down.
Strike 2.
That one missing inside. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. 2-2 down. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's a little bit low. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Slice to right and foul ball. The 1-2.
Oh.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
In the air out towards right center. Fraley settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Giants down. Back here in Tampa Bay, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Jake Fraley getting
Now pitching for
Ryan Walker comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That misses. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that puts the tying run on base. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. The Giants trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Lux wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. And that's fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And the 0-2. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Williams at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The Rays with the tying run on at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.